Hi everyone, it's Julia again, and I just wanted to talk to everybody about essential oils and what they have to do with parenting and what they have to do with mindfulness. I was actually at a conference this past weekend, and it was called the Zen Parenting Conference, and what they do is they have a podcast weekly. Definitely look it up. And their motto is that the best predictor of a child's well-being is a parent's self-understanding. And I just think that's so beautiful, and their podcast that they have absolutely reflects that. And what they really talk about is taking care of yourself and making sure you're fully present and you're the best version of yourself so that you can pass that on to your children. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not perfect. I'm not the best parent in the world by any means, and that's why I'm so into all of these podcasts and books and everything, because I think there's just so much knowledge out there, and I just love to learn about it. So what do oils have to do with all of this, and essential oils, and what does that have to do with anything with parenting? Well, it was really funny because at this conference I was at this past weekend, there were so many people that had essential oils, and I was whipping mine out like in between the sessions and just putting them on to kind of become more present and relax and just continue to enjoy the moment. And I saw all these other people doing the same, and I was like, well, this is kind of ironic. And it's not just because there's a bunch of hippies at this conference, because essential oils aren't just for hippies, and parenting advice isn't just for hippies. It's because these people are all trying to be the best version of themselves, and they use essential oils and aromatherapy as a tool to get there. And I just thought that was so cool that there are other people doing the exact same thing, and I personally believe that's the reason why, is because it's just a way for us as parents to be more mindful and to get back into the present moment and to take care of ourselves. One of my favorite kind of quotes on parenting, and I'm sure you've heard this before, but just like when you're on an airplane, you have to, if something goes wrong and there's an emergency situation, they tell you need to put your oxygen mask on first. And the reason that they say that is because you cannot take care of the person next to you unless you are taking care of yourself first, just like you can't take care of your child unless you are taking care of yourself first. And I think whatever tools in your toolbox you use, whether it's essential oils or parenting books or conferences, whatever you use to help take care of yourself is really important. And I challenge you to figure out what that is. And if you would like to try essential oils as that to be a part of your toolbox as well, let me know, because it's really worked for me. I'm honestly like one of the hardest people to sell to. I do marketing for a living. I know how it all works, and it's so difficult to sell me anything because it really has to be something I believe in. And it's really hard for me to talk about anything unless I honestly, firmly believe it's helped me and changed my life. And so that's just why I'm talking about it. And even if it's not aromatherapy, if it's not essential oils, whatever it is, I just hope that you have some tools in your toolbox to take care of you. That's all. Thanks for listening, as always.